This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
Know that you can't control yourself? That is embarrassing. Okay.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, February 25th. We are live, and we're talking about what you're talking about. Right now, I'm here with Erica and Brandon. I'm Jeff. A lot to get to, guys, so let's get started with the Oscars. We have you covered here on DBL from the show to the after parties, and, of course, also the fashion. Queen and Adam Lambert kicked off the show, which was a hit with viewers. Ratings were up 12% over last year. Let's check it out. And non-host Maya Rudolph, Tina Fey, and Amy Poehler followed it up with a couple jokes. Let's listen.
We are not your hosts, but we're going to stand here a little too long so that the people who get USA Today tomorrow will think that we hosted.
And big winners included Rami Malek, who took home Best Actor for Bohemian Rhapsody, but the actor fell off stage after the ceremony. Thankfully, he's okay, and so is Oscar. That's what's important. Lady Gaga stunned on the red carpet wearing this $30 million necklace, but everyone was talking about her Shallow performance. Let's listen. And you're welcome. That's going to be in your head for the rest of the night. And it was this look that gave everyone the feels, and sparked speculation of a romance between the two. But we're not so sure because there's Bradley's girlfriend, model Irina Shayk, sitting between the two, and you could see Bradley's mom on the other side. I think Irina should have won Best Actress last night. It was also a night for diversity, including Spike Lee, who jumped on Samuel L. Jackson right there after winning Best Adapted Screenplay for BlacKkKlansman. And his speech got political.
The 2020 presidential election is around the corner. Let's all mobilize. Let's all be on the right side of history. Make the moral choice between love versus hate. Let's do the right thing.
And the biggest upset of the night was Olivia Colman winning Best Actress for her movie The Favorite, beating out Glenn Close. And Olivia almost seemed to apologize for winning.
This is hilarious. Can't ask. Glenn Close, you've been my idol for so long, and this is not how I wanted it to be, and I think you're amazing. I love you very much.
She wishes she won. Come on, let's be real.
Got the all going
Well, of course.
Yeah, she was ready to go.
Yeah,
she was ready
no
to go.
one's going through all that prep work to just sit there and not win.
Exactly. Do you have any favorites from last night?
I have to talk about Trevor Noah.
Ooh, all
Trevor
right.
Noah apparently had the punchline of the night that no one seemed to get.
Which was?
Well, I think we have footage.
Do we have it? No, we don't.
We don't.
No.
Okay, no footage.
Well,
yeah, then just look that one up.
Yeah, because he came on, he was very eloquent, which I noticed.
So I made the point that he was like probably the most eloquent person on the stage.
Right.
And then it turned out that he translated something completely different than what he said it meant. Yep. And it was hilarious, and he did it without ever breaking a sweat, which is like the key to being an amazing host. Okay, here we go.
Oh, we got some. All right. He's got a photo now.
Oh, okay. So it's just pictures, but you see how good he looks.
Very eloquent, very eloquent. How about you, Brandon?
Obviously, I have to say, in the entire award season, it's the speeches. I absolutely love the speeches. Heather Beachler, who was the first African-American woman to win Best Production Design, she came out and said how I give strength to all those who come next to keep going, to never give up. Also, Lady Gaga had a powerful speech as well. It's because I really don't care who wins these awards. I just like hearing about the journey, the trials that they go through, because you know, and Heather Beachler saying that, giving encouragement, paying it forward to the next generation. They need to know that some of these people slept in cars, some of these people have been bankrupt, some of these people have left their families to pursue their dreams. So those empowering speeches are the reason why I even watched.
Mahershala Ali had a good one.
Ali for sure.
Had a good one. But a moment that I really liked was Awkwafina and John Mulaney. Let's take a look.
I'm having a panic attack.
I am so scared. Why am I so scared right now?
I don't know.
I want these people to like me to a degree that I find embarrassing.
It was a real moment to me. They really meshed really well. Yep. It was just an upbeat moment. I thought it was funny.
And another winner is Those Who Love TV. Rami Malek, Mahershala Ali, Olivia Colman. They all have new seasons coming up pretty soon. So we're winning. When Oscar winners can go over to TV, that's going to be big because you know it's going to be a great production.
All right. I don't want to get too crazy here, but if anyone is a True Detective fan on HBO,
oh yeah,
the finale was last night.
Don't tell me.
I'm just going to give you this. I'm just going to give you this look.
No.
All right. I don't want to be a spoiler. We'll let it go. All right, we're going to continue with our red carpet coverage. It looks like this year's was the hottest accessory was, guess what? You guys have any? Moms. Moms, of course, was the hottest accessory. Check out actor Michael B. Jordan with his mama Donna. That's right. He posted this pic on Insta with the caption, "My mama about to make me fight somebody." That wasn't her. There she is. Mama. She looking so pretty, and she sure is. That's right. And actor Bradley Cooper and his mom and his girlfriend by his side walked the red carpet, and they're all holding hands. Doesn't get cuter than that. And of course, we mentioned earlier, actress Regina King brought her mom too, and you could see her in the audience right there. That's a proud mama right there. I love it. And now we have to talk about the after parties where the stars, of course, let loose. Check out Melissa McCarthy and her husband. They showed up to the Vanity Fair party in matching Adidas tracksuits right there. That's how you got to do it. That's how you know you're a star.
Adidas.
Them and Run DMC. Actress Selma Blair made her first public appearance last night since revealing her multiple sclerosis diagnosis last year. She wore this stunning dress with a custom-made cane to help her walk. And what really has a surprise is this photo of Lady Gaga and Madonna. The two singers put their beef to bed. After 8 years, they reportedly Eskimo kissed and made up. 8 years of beef. Wow. It's all down the drain. Hopefully.
8 years of beef in a 5-pound casing. So here's the deal. This is what happens to most people. You either don't truly have a relationship with someone, or you're like kind of associates, and then you have some kind of falling out that means absolutely nothing. And all the people who know you around you start fanning the flames of the falling out. You don't see each other for a year. It becomes a beef. You don't see each other for 5 years, it becomes war. You don't see each other for 8 years, it is like the war of the pop century. So these two women haven't had any real interaction with each other in 8 years, and all of a sudden something that was like this tiny became the biggest story in Hollywood. And ask either one of them what it was really about. Just ask them.
Don't ask me.
I love your storytelling. I could watch you for 30 minutes on Access.
Being honest.
I would tell you guys.
It's true.
I would tell you to Eskimo kiss, but I'm not sure it's appropriate.
Yeah, no.
Beef, this love.
Yeah.
This is real love here.
All right, we're going to move on to some serious entertainment news now. Singer R. Kelly is out on bond tonight. We're going to get over to Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
Church of R. Kelly has just posted his $100,000 bond, but he needs to pay several months of child support to avoid going back to jail. Just moments ago, he walked out of a Cook County jail, eventually surrounded by media. Now, TMZ reports he will go back if he doesn't pay $160,000 in back child support for his 3 kids soon. Earlier today, the 50-year-old singer pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of sexual abuse. 3 of the 4 women were between the ages of 13 and 16 when the alleged abuse happened, and he could face additional charges too. Attorney Michael Avenatti gave prosecutors a second tape, which allegedly shows R. Kelly with an underage girl. Now, if he's convicted on all the charges, he faces up to 70 years in prison. R. Kelly's next court date is March 22nd.
And what really sucks for him is that, you know, you get arrested, you got to post bond, they take your passport or make you surrender your passport. He has shows to do. He had a tour canceled in New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Australia. Now he's not going to be able to make the one in Germany in April. So how is he going to fund this? If he had he's having trouble posting bond and he's got child support payments, how's he going to make money for it?
I don't think that's the worst thing that sucks for him, yeah.
If you have $160,000 in back child support, you've had some issues for quite a long time. And the fact that he had $100,000 bond to post and it took him as long to post it as it did. But here's my biggest question. Who had those tapes?
That's a great question.
And why did they hold on to child pornography for 20 years? Do anyone know what the penalty for child pornography is and for how long you've been holding on? And what was the point of that? Clearly it had some type of insurance policy behind it. Either it was going to keep them safe or it was going to be something that was going to be used to orchestrate something in the future. I just want to know why someone holding on to child pornography for over 20 years isn't being prosecuted right now.
Absolutely. And is there more?
There's definitely more.
Hey. Told you I love your storytelling.
DBL is live. We'll bring you breaking news as soon as it happens, guys. And coming up, pretty and not so pretty in pink, we've got the hits and misses on the Oscars red carpet. And we want your DBL take with all the drama leading up to the Oscars last night. What did you think about it not having a host? Your comments next. Keep talking about. We don't want to keep going with the R. Kelly thing.
No, not at all.
He's in trouble, man. That's
it's
the bottom
been
line.
A long time coming, but I know he's going to jail.
Let's stick it with the Oscars. Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
So, what did you have any other favorite moments from last night? Obviously, we don't have to pull up any graphics or anything.
Keegan Michael Key or Key Michael Keegan.
Yeah, I was
his name. I always flip those. When he came down from the Raptors.
As Mary Poppins?
Yeah, as Mary Poppins. And then he was having trouble with the umbrella. They say that was a shot at Donald Trump when he was trying to get on Air Force One and he had a problem with the umbrella.
Was it?
Yeah, so I watched that this morning.
See, is that looking too much into that, or was that just kind of like a Mary Poppins thing?
Probably, and then they just
he just made it like funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I didn't put it together.
I wouldn't have thought about it either unless I saw it on Twitter.
I thought some of the speeches were really good, like the ones you mentioned, and I thought some of them were not good.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Some of them, I had to walk out the room.
Some of them were bad. I know, some of them were bad.
I understand. Here's the thing. What we didn't talk about is the fact that there were so many firsts. So people who were not only nominated for the first time, but obviously won for the first time. And it was clear that there was a string of those types of people, which are really exciting. But there didn't seem to be, maybe because there was no host, anyone to wrangle the situation. So when you get three people all reading from the same card.
Handshaking.
And then turning so that they can round robin it. That doesn't work.
And you
for
know
a
who
live
else?
broadcast.
You know who else made an appearance yesterday? Donald Glover's boy. He picked up that Oscar.
Paperboy?
No, the director guy. Ryan Coogler.
Live in Sandals Resorts want you to fall in love all over again. We're giving away a trip for you and your special someone to one of Sandals' luxury included vacation hotspots. All you need to do is watch DBL for the word of the day and go to dailyblastlive.com/sandals to enter. The more words, the more chances to win. The winner will be announced live on DBL February 27. How could you not love that?
That's right. How could you not love that? And again, we're announcing that winner of the Sandals Dream Vacation live this Wednesday. So tune in to see if you're the winner. Wow. Someone's going on vacation.
Good time.
And it's a +1. You can take me. I like vacation.
No, you were gone a couple days last week. Take me.
That was a sick vacation.
Okay, well, I need a vacation.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to need for y'all to put down deposits and just pay for your own, because this one's going to DBL Nation.
All right, speaking of DBL Nation, we got to move on to the fifth host. We're continuing our coverage about the Oscars. It's the first time in 30 years that the Academy Awards was without a host, and we want to know your thoughts about the various presenters sharing hosting duties and how that impacted Hollywood's biggest night. So DBL Nation, do you think the Oscars needed a host? I'll kick it off right now. Let's get to your comments. Leslie, watching on King 5 in Seattle, says, loved it, best Oscars in a while. Let's stick with no host. Leslie, you know what? I'm kind of on your side. I really didn't even miss the host. I didn't notice they weren't there. I thought the pacing was well, but here's the thing. It was all on the people who won those awards. Now we're talking about some of the acceptance speeches were good and some were not so good instead of talking about the host. So it falls back onto those actors.
Well, Lulu from YouTube says, I didn't like the no host thing. It was boring. Lulu, I kind of agree with you. I think that okay, here's the deal. When people aren't hosts, and you're asking them to do something that's out of their realm of experience, then it gets a little awkward. But that's the reason why people like Trevor Noah really shined last night. So I think that Trevor Noah is going to be the host of the Oscars next year.
That's a good call, because he was smooth.
That would be great. All right, Maxie, watching from Knoxville, Tennessee, says, I'm 81 years old, and I've watched the Oscars my entire life since my family first got a TV. And this is the first time it finished on time. There we go. Maxie. You had something to do last night, didn't you? No, I agree. A lot of people have been saying that they were really excited that they finished, 30-something minutes earlier than what they did last year.
I think in the long run, but I don't think it finished at 9 o'clock exactly, at least at Denver time. It finished at 9:15.
Okay.
But it might have been shorter than last year.
Yeah, and I think, we didn't have that much controversy from it. It was a rise in 12% in the ratings. I think they go with this next year, or let's get Dave Chappelle to host next year.
But do you think he wants that scrutiny?
It's Dave Chappelle.
No.
He doesn't care.
No, I think he cares. I think that you can't. It's a thankless job anyway. So if you get a thankless job and then add people digging into your past, it's just too much.
Exactly. I think so too. Let's get this last comment in. Rainey from YouTube says, really, you don't even need to watch it? All of the performances and winners are on social media within seconds. Just skip right to the good parts. You know what? You got to watch it. That's half the fun, is watching their reaction in real time, not just reading it on social media. So I enjoyed watching it. All in all, I thought it was a good show.
It was good Oscars.
Yeah.
Good Oscars.
There we go.
Wasn't better than the Super Bowl, though.
No. Coming up on DBL, we're breaking down the most memorable looks from 2019, the Academy Awards we're talking about. From the red carpet glam to the bizarre to the gender bending, all of that is next.
February is Black History Month, and DBL is honoring the icons who have made an everlasting impact on America. Today, we honor Patrisse Cullors, co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement. Patrisse advocates for prison reform, human rights, and LGBT equity. And in 2016, Glamour magazine named her Woman of the Year.
Taking over Nintendo, How to Train Your Dragon and Anthem reviews are in, and Gwyneth Paltrow bids farewell to the MCU. That's all next in The Jump Off. I'm Abby, and welcome to The Jump Off. I'm here to bring you all the latest in gaming, tech, and nerd culture, so let's get started right now. The head of Nintendo is retiring. Reggie Fils-Aimé announced his exit after working at the company for 15 years. And get this, Doug Bowser will take his place as president. Bowser? That's way too perfect. I thought the character Bowser was named after him, but nope. How to Train Your Dragon 3 is getting good reviews already. At last check, it has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, with the critic consensus being that the trilogy works. And make sure to check out our review on YouTube. It's a great movie to see with your kids or grandkids. Let us know what you think. The verdict is in on BioWare's new shooter, Anthem. The highly anticipated shooter fails to deliver on its promise of a great single-player campaign, but it does deliver on post-game content. GameSpot says the best thing about the game is the flight, but boss fights are underwhelming and tedious, while IGN calls the game experience bare bones. Hopefully Anthem will get it together with future content updates for this game, but since the scores are low, I'm gonna say pass. And meantime, say goodbye to Gwyneth Paltrow. She's leaving the MCU. Pepper Potts is no more. If you don't know, Pepper is Iron Man's secretary and girlfriend. She tells Variety that after Avengers Endgame, she's retiring her character. Gwyneth says it's because of the suit and she's too old to be wearing it, but honestly, if I looked like her, I'd be wearing that all the time. That's it for The Jump Off. I'm Abby, and as always, I'll be here every week with the latest in gaming, tech, and nerd culture news. We'll see you next time. Did it. Okay.
Today's watch and win word is pamper.
I like that word. Welcome back to DBL. Tonight we have all your Oscars coverage, including the best and worst dress from last night. Let's get over to Stephanie Jones with today's fashion roundup.
So let's get started with some of the big trends from last night. The one-shoulder dress was big. Check out Constance Wu, Julia Roberts, and Brie Larson all rocking the one-shoulder look, and Julia was very on trend in pink. It seems like everyone was rocking different shades of the color. Even Jason Momoa wore this pink velvet tux. Whew, he looks great. It was customed by the late Karl Lagerfeld, and Jason even matched it with his wife, who wore a piece by the same designer. They look amazing, but take a closer look. He was wearing a matching scrunchie on his wrist. Now that is accessorizing, and with that mane, I mean, I would need one too. But not everyone can pull off the pink trend. I'm sorry, ladies, but there are some worst dresses of the night too. Maya Rudolph, Casey Musgraves, Rachel Weisz, and Sarah Paulson all missed the mark on this one. And we're all wondering, how many bags of sugar did it take to make this cotton candy fluff ball? Thought she looked cute, but it is quite poofy. Another big trend of the night was enormous gowns. Check out Crazy Rich Asians actress Gemma Chan in this Mason Valentino dress, which of course was pink too. And we're never going to forget this Christian Siriano look from Pose star Billy Porter. Now this is a tuxedo gown, and he said he wants to, quote, challenge expectations. What is masculinity? What does that mean? Well, we think it means you killed it, Billy. So, guys, what were your favorite looks from the night? I'm dying to know.
Billy killed it.
Listen, you killed it, man. How uncomfortable is that? You're going to get in a car wearing that?
First of all, it was a moment. Secondly, it was detachable. There was also a pair of, I think, palazzo wide legs that went on the bottom, and then they switched it to the skirt.
Also, it's like basketball players when they wear their shooting shorts and they just rip off the pants.
I mean,
well, no, they do it more elegant.
He's got a lot of room in there. He can swish, he can feel free, he can do a hula hoop.
Good for Billy,
it was a lot. And it was also paying homage to Hector Valle and the LGBTQ activists. I'm just saying, people were talking about Bollywood,
if you're trying to run through the drive-thru after the show, it's going to get complicated. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. How about Jason Momoa? Can we agree on that?
Yes.
I like Jason Momoa. I like the pink. That's not Jason Momoa.
That's not Jason.
But we're going back to Billy. But did you like Jason Momoa, Steph?
I fell in love. I mean, a baby pink velvet suit.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
real
Billy,
men wear pink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Billy Porter challenged masculinity in his way, and Jason Momoa did it in his way as well with Real Men Wear Pink.
And Karl Lagerfeld did custom make that for Jason before he passed away, and that Fendi that Lisa Bonet's wearing.
Look at Erica.
They look gorgeous.
They do.
I mean, what a stunning couple, seriously.
All right. Well, great job, Steph. Thank you so much. We'll be right back, guys.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Check in with our traveling member of the DBL Nation, Libby Vinzik. Now, you may remember Libby from Survivor Ghost Island, but now she's living like a local in Thailand, thanks to our friends at DreamJobbing.com. So let's check in with her and find out what she's got going on today. Libby, what's going on?
What's up, DBL Nation? It's your local traveler, Libby, and I'm in Chumphon, Thailand, the southern part of Thailand. That's right, we're at the beach. It's been beautiful. I've been connected with my local Ice and her Uncle Check. Say hi to America, Uncle Check. Hi.
Bye.
His English isn't great, but the conservation work he's doing is incredible. He saw the number of crabs decreasing and has been working with the crabs, and his whole conservation project has increased the number incredibly, and it's been amazing seeing all the work that he's been doing. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your home and just showing me all that you do. It's been awesome. ICE has actually connected me with my next local who works with seahorses. So I will check in with you guys at that location. Cheers.
Hey, Uncle Check. Can't wait to see the next video. Want a job like Libby's? Check out dreamjobbing.com today.
Welcome back to Double Jump, where we talk the latest in gaming, tech, and pop culture news. I'm Leo, and I'm here with Joel today to talk about How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World, guys. And this is the third in a trilogy that focuses on bringing humans and dragons together to coexist in a peaceful habitat together. Joel, I gotta go to you first, man. Give me the good, the bad, the great, the ugly.
I'll say, first off, I'm a huge fan of How to Train Your Dragon, and I've watched all the series, or the movies, and I've even caught the series, Race to the Edge.
Which is how many episodes?
It's 78 episodes, about a half hour each.
Woo,
and
that's dedication.
This one, I will say, the good of it was technologically, this was a beautiful movie.
Beautiful, man.
And that's what I loved about it. The hair, sand, everything was just gorgeous on it. The story was a little weak, I felt, but it was overall a good conclusion to the series, and I felt like it was very finalized in what was said.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very poignant.
I definitely want to back up what you were saying about the story. It was a little bit generic, I feel. It kind of felt like How to Train Your Dragon 2 Round 2, and that it's not a bad thing. I mean, How to Train Your Dragon 2 was good, but for people who aren't diehard fans, it's just
it was very classic. I mean, I guess I didn't want to reveal his secret to it. I didn't want to spoil it.
There's one scene in the movie that just is breathtakingly beautiful. Just get to that part of the movie.
Yeah, that was
struck, and it takes you out of it for a second because it's so beautiful. Joel, you gotta let us know, man. What are you recommending for this one? Go to the theaters, wait for Redbox, or not see it at all?
Even as a fan, I would say wait for Redbox. That's my final answer.
Okay, gotcha. For me, I would say wait for Redbox. If you're a really, really big diehard, you gotta see this in theaters, but you can wait it out, to be honest. A couple months, it'll be on Netflix. We'll see you guys next time on Double Jump.
Yeah, we love sharing your comments. Erica, you have some?
That's right. Our guy Kyle Baxter. Hey, Kyle. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper definitely stole the show at the Oscars with their performance.
All right.
The problem with that, Kyle, is that was Stephanie and Bradley, not their characters. Those are two different things, okay? Kevin Ing said Spike Lee's winning moment was awesome. Christine Kohler-Owen says Rami will always be Benjamin from Twilight to me. And Brandy Sprong says Queen was awesome last night. My son was singing and dancing.
We are the champions, my friend.
Good thing we only got 4 seconds left. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Take us out, B.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
What do you have to hide?
Log on and join our live conversation.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I do agree with you.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, February 25th. We are live, and we are talking about what you're talking about right now. And I'm here with Erica, Jeff, Al, and I'm Sam. Hey, look, we all look really good in this blue ensemble. Way to go, Hannah Moon. I love it. Well, we do have all Oscars right now. We begin with counting down the top trending moments. Queen kicked off the show with an electrifying rock and roll performance along with Adam Lambert, which was a hit with viewers. Ratings were up 9% at this point. Check it out. And non-hosts Maya Rudolph, Tina Fey, and Amy Poehler followed it up with a few jokes, giving us just a taste of what an opening monologue could be.
We are not your hosts, but we're going to stand here a little too long so that the people who get USA Today tomorrow will think that we hosted.
And big winners included Rami Malek, who took home Best Actor for his portrayal of Queen frontman Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. But the actor fell off the stage after the ceremony and had to be treated by paramedics. Thankfully, he's okay. So is his Oscar. Lady Gaga stunned on the red carpet in this Audrey Hepburn-inspired look, complete with a, wait for it, a $30 million Tiffany & Company necklace, but everyone is talking about.
I feel like you read that wrong.
I mean, it's $30 million. I know, isn't that insane? Everyone is talking about, though, her shallow duet with Bradley